We are at our herb garden. We're about to go and battle Carrotus Maximus. He is one of the 3 pets we have to defeat in order to unlock our own pet place in our garrison. The pets I like to use are Jubbling with Water Jet, Cleansing Rain, and Frog Kiss, SmooGuide with Swallow You Whole, Dive, and Thunderbolt, and a Swamp Croaker with Water Jet, Croak, and Bubble, but probably won't even need that 3rd pet. So start off with your Jubbling. Immediately change the weather to Cleansing Rain. Carrotus Maximus is an elemental, and elementals take more damage from aquatics. So you want to use pets that have aquatic abilities, because this pet has a habit of basically dealing damage and healing himself at the same time with the abilities that he uses. He's got Iron Bark, deals elemental damage, and also reduces damage. He's got Aged Yolk, which removes all buffs and debuffs. So pets like the alligators from Shatrath would be great if their really big, hard-hitting aquatic ability did not depend on Rip for it to work, because he'll clear that. Whirlpool, things like that. Don't use those kind of pets because he'll just clean it off him. So you want basically really hard-hitting aquatic abilities. And he also has Leech Seed, which basically is one of those I damage you and heal myself. So if we change the weather to Cleansing Rain, we don't care that it's gonna have anything to do with one less round of hostile effects. Like I said, he's just gonna clear anything and we're not gonna use him. But, big kicker, aquatic abilities deal 25% more damage. Yay go us. So start off with your weather effect, and that's why. And basically just spam your Frog Kiss. And we might get lucky and turn him into a and turn him into a frog a couple times as we do this. Frog Kiss is really cool. The damage that it does just keeps increasing. And hey, if he just stays a frog the whole time, I'm fine with that. So, the nice thing about Jubbling is he's faster than Carrotus. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to die. Our health is really, really low, and we only have 2 more rounds of our weather effect. So I'm going to actually reapply the weather effect to help the next 2 pets coming in. Oh, and he decided to cleanse himself of nothing, so we'll get a couple more Frog Kisses in. And we turned him into a frog. Am I going to solo this with Jubbling? That's too funny. Oh, there you go. Get Jubbling from the Dark Moon Fair. He rocks, man. If I hadn't lucked out with some pretty decent RNG there, with turning him into a frog in the way that it went, the next pet that would have been summoned in here, SmooGuide, Thunderbolt right here, you start off with that because it's a really hard-hitting ability. A lot of people think of it like an AoE, where it hits all the team, which is true, but the damage that it does is, if you read it, it's split. So, if there's only one pet you're fighting, that gets the full amount of damage. It's a large, hard-hitting ability, so start with that. Then do your dive, because while you're submerged, you're going to miss some of his attacks, and so he might miss his heal, or he might miss his block ability, so that's always good. And it's a pretty hard-hitting aquatic ability, too. Then go ahead and just spam Swallow You Whole until, by this point, he's probably going to be under 25% health anyway, so it's going to do more damage as well. If for whatever crazy, crazy bad RNG reason that you don't finish him off with this pet, Swamp Croaker can come in and immediately use your bubble. That'll block 2 abilities that the carrot does. And then you can also do your croak as another kind of, oh snap, let me make sure that I don't give him any edge, if you will, because it does a decent amount of aquatic damage, and it also makes sure that he doesn't crit for the next 4 rounds. And then you can just spam Water Jet if you want to, but I'd be pretty surprised if you don't kill him with Jubbling and the SmooGuide. So good luck, guys. and happy beating Carrotus.